Welcome to another lovely episode of the Panty Nectar podcast. It is your host here, Panty Nectar, and always featuring Mr. P.
Hello, Panty Nectar. How are you, my dear?
Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's so good to be here with you once again on the Panty Nectar podcast, the 32nd episode.
32. It is another lovely day because we get to make another episode of the Panty Nectar podcast, and in store for the Dirty 30s. Before I start, go ahead and take a look at this hoodie real quick.
Oh, what do you have on
Hello.
there?
Yeah, I almost skipped my own segment.
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
You love the what are you wearing segment.
I am wearing a very lush, comfortable hoodie today. It is a lovely green color and happens to just say Panty Nectar on the side.
I love it.
Thank
Panty
you.
Nectar. As a matter of
Are
fact,
you looking at
I'm
it
wearing
too?
one too. They're actually so comfy. So, we got them, and
I have nothing on underneath, and it is very comfy.
I don't either.
Yeah.
They're just so smooth.
Yeah.
They're 100% cotton, but they don't really feel like it, to
Feels
be
like a
honest. It
blanket.
feels almost, it just feels like a real smooth, almost synthetic, but it is 100% cotton. It feels great.
Yeah, it's very
Looks
comfy.
great on you.
Yep.
And your legs look good right there too.
Thank you. My heels
And
rubbing
your
my
feet.
pussy. Be careful. My feet. I need to paint my nails. Maybe I should ask people, do a poll soon, what color I should paint them.
What options would you give?
I always mix it up. So this last time I did a purple color and I kind of didn't like the way purple looked. But I'm a big maroon colors look good on me. Pinks look good on me. Maybe, I don't know. I think maybe I've never tried a brown, but I think a brown would look good, like a tan color,
Yeah.
a little bit darker. Maybe I'll ask if the fans write in, tell me what color I should paint my nails next.
Yeah. I would be interested to hear what people have to say.
Mhm.
I love all toenail colors, I really do. Like
All
not
of
all,
them.
not like lime green. I would say no, but
Uh-huh.
like traditional colors, red.
Didn't I do mine
pink,
lime
that kind
green not too long ago?
I don't recall if you did. Maybe I
It
just
looks good
didn't
because
because
I'm tan though, so it doesn't look washed out. It looks kind of good, I don't know.
yeah, but even like black nail polish,
I
think
can't.
is,
It's too dark.
I think
for
it
me.
looks good. Like it's kind of like
No,
that
grungy.
type. Like I'm a bad.
That's why I
girl.
look emo if I have my nails painted black.
Yeah.
Maybe some longer cat
But
claws
purple
black.
does. You did do yours purple recently, like you said, and that does look good. But it was more of a. You've done lavender.
Yeah,
it's more of a lavender.
That was
type.
more of a purple. I don't know, and I'm used to the pinker purples.
Yeah. See, I don't know how y'all decide on what colors to paint to begin
It's
with.
hard.
Especially when you go
Oh.
into a nail salon and you look on the wall and there's 300 colors up there, and there's 40 different colors of red, and you're like,
Yeah, dude, it's hard. We sit there, and we're like, okay, do we want this shade? And it'll be 3 different shades off of each other, but we're like, which one do you choose? It's hard.
Yes.
It is hard. I should take you to a nail salon one day just so you can get a pedicure. Yeah,
Man, I
so
would
they can do your
pass out
feet.
as soon as I walk in. That nail polish, but it's not nail. It's like polish remover or something.
Yeah,
Whatever that
it's-
smell is, that I just smell every time I go in there.
It's strong, yeah.
But that's I was thinking of trying to pick colors. It's like painting, your house or a room in your
Mhm.
house and looking at the swatches at Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever you go, and it's like, oh my gosh, I get just give me okay, I know that there's not just one white, but does there need to be 30 whites? Can there just be 3 different whites to choose from?
Right. But they all make a difference, each one
100%.
makes a big difference.
And the people that can see it, those interior designers, my aunt,
Mhm.
she's amazing at that stuff. Whereas me, I can't. I'm
Yeah.
just terrible at decorating.
And matching up to what looks good together.
So, Panty Nectar, what do you have in store for us? You were mentioning.
So I have a lovely top. I know we got off on feet for all you feet lovers. We are going to be discussing SPH today. Some people's ears just perked up listening to this.
Mhm.
Small penis humiliation. This was actually someone had written me the other day on Reddit and had asked if I could talk about this topic. And I was like, man, that's such a good idea. Cause some people, if you know what this is. And if you don't, then you just really don't understand it and maybe don't even know what it is. I think, when I first started doing all this online stuff, all these acronyms and everything, I'm like, what does this even mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? SPH, small penis humiliation.
Yeah.
There's like CEI, JOY.
See, I had to ask what CEI was the other day. What is that? I forgot.
Come eating instructions.
Wow.
Guys like to be told, the way I usually do them is it'll be like a JOI, jerk off instructions, that turn into come eating instructions. So I help you come, and then I help you taste your cum.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, guys like that, and it's nice. It's kind of fun on camera being able to like kind of, in our dynamic, I'm not alpha,
Right.
And so it's kind of fun to be like, you're going to do this, and you're going to do this, and then you're going to do this. So I don't know. Those are really fun to do. But there are some people out there that like that. And then there's some people out there that like SPH, and they really, truly want you to tell them how small their dick is.
Yes.
And there's like different stages of it. And you can always get a feel for people when you're talking to them, like how far they'll push with that stuff.
Right.
Because some people want to be like, they want to be really told, like, tell me that you're going to put your foot on me and sit there and make me watch some other guy fuck you while you tell me that my dick's never going to be big enough to even come near you and shit like that.
Oh,
like
wow.
people really, they really like that. And then you have the other people that are like, don't really degrade me too much. I'm not into the degrading of it. Just like kind of encourage me. And
so how does the encouragement? So like, but do they still consider it small penis humiliation?
Yeah, but they want to come too. So, like you're like good boy with your small cock over there. You're being such a good boy. You can come.
Whereas like some guys, like they don't even, they want to be told they're not getting off. Like you're just fucking useless type.
I've had a few people that like have checked in with me days over time, especially on OnlyFans. I call them slaves. I had a few slaves over there. I had like a tab that kept them all in a favorites folder. But they would check in, and like that's kind of just the relationship is like being put in place, and kind of like ours. I don't know, kind of like ours, but but the other way around, me with the male. Some people like that.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't.
There's no.
He said, no.
I just, I'm just a fly by wire type person. Like I'm always just kind of going whatever it is. So I just want to be doing what I'm doing, like. No,
who's one of our really big fans who has a really small dick?
There's quite a few, but I think I know who you're going to say.
Little Dick Trey.
Little Dick Trey.
He is, one of my biggest fans, and he's great. He puts himself in cages for me, for others, I'm sure, but for me.
Right.
Checks in all the time. I've had a couple people that are like that check in with me to show me their cage to make sure they're still checked in.
So is this just like while he's at home?
No, this is like while they're at work, at the grocery store. They're caged always.
That's crazy.
Until I tell them not to.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like, does he have like a really small dick?
Yeah.
Do all guys that are into this have really small dicks, or some of them just kind of like to play the part?
No, most of them, and that's the great thing about like SPH is that these guys know they just have a small dick, and and it's more of the degrading side of it that they get off from, but it's like they don't try to hide from that, like or be anything else, like they know that, and so they lean into that, and find a way to get pleasure from it, obviously, one way or another. So
yeah, wanting to watch you get fucked by somebody while you're talking shit to them about their small.
Yeah.
I wonder how many dudes want to watch me fuck you while that happens.
I even think like we like I've gotten a few custom requests where they're like, can you act like you're hooking up with my friend in front of me?
Yes.
And like, do you remember that?
Yes.
And you know, like make it seem like, or whatever the
Yeah.
situation was, I can't remember. But yeah, there's people that even like me to make customs where they're in a certain scenario with me, a cuckolding scenario almost.
Right.
In that sense.
Like where you're like their girlfriend or something. And
Yeah, and they
then, like they come in and like you're fucking somebody else type
yeah,
thing.
fucking their friend, and then they get off to it too.
You see, that's what's so confusing about for me, like growing up, right? Like growing up as a kid and like you're a teenager, you think like, oh, like two people are married. If they have sex outside of that, that's bad. That's cheating, right? That's just like ingrained. And then like come to find out, you're like, wait a second. A whole lot of people like to see their partner with other people, you know, and even people that like seemingly you wouldn't think so. Yeah, like even people that may say that they don't, they secretly want to see, like, how many messages do you get talking from guys that are like, oh, well, I can't tell my wife this, but I really want to see her fuck her boss or whatever it is, you know? And it's like,
oh yeah, a lot of people are like that.
there are so many different types of, you know, of those scenarios that people are into. And I think that, I think people should just be more open about that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it would be easy. I think I mentioned this before. We should just all wear t-shirts or hats that what we're into, right? Like,
yeah, people would not, that would not
like,
fly.
could you imagine just like walking through Walmart and seeing a chick with a shirt that says "I deep throat" or something? You're like, oh,
your head would turn so fast.
Oh, my
what?
God. There'd be a line out the door. But yeah, so
you know, a lot of people even like, I do something cock rates, stick rates, whatever you want to call it, to each their own. But there's even some people like when it comes to cock rates. So cock rate is where I just rate your cock 1 to 10. And I get down to the decimal. And then I tell you what I like, what I don't like, why. And then some people that are into SPH like want me to rate them. Like there was one guy the other day, I rated him and he was like, be brutally honest. Like I know, you know, SPH 100%. And so I was like, not even a 1.0. Like you wouldn't even come close to being able to touch me with that dick. And he loved it. I like it. You know, those cock rates are a lot of fun. People, you would think that it's seemingly something that like, and I'm sure maybe most people just go through the motions of it, but I kind of like it. I like being able to be like, 7.2.
Yeah.
Get specific with it.
Yeah. And I wonder, man, like I feel, could you imagine having a super, super, super tiny dick? Like that would suck so bad. Like it's one thing, like you know, dick size to me, it just, I don't know, something I don't even think about. It doesn't matter. Like I think I have a little bit above average cock size, right? Like I don't have a huge dick. I don't have a small dick. It just is what it is. But even for dudes with like super small dicks, it's like, okay, whatever. Like they can still have sex. But there's some guys out there whose dicks are so small,
like this big. If it's like 2 centimeters.
Yeah, like she's holding up her pinky. It is, you know, like her pinky nail. Like,
yeah, the nail, the tip of the nail.
Like those people, I don't even think they can like legitimately have sex, can they? Like how could they go inside of a vagina?
No, I don't know. I'd love to, if you have a super small dick, I'd love to hear more about your sex life.
And then
like do you jerk off too?
So then do they shoot? Oh my God. Do they shoot normal loads? Like, like a regular?
Because does it have enough to,
Could you imagine that it would be like fucking spraying all over the place.
Wow.
Right? Like a shotgun with like a super short barrel. It just spreads
I bet there's
out so much more.
Porn videos with that.
Oh, I'm sure. Probably using like man.
Oh God.
Yeah, we can. So that's pretty.
Write us in.
I feel terrible.
Write us in.
Terrible. I really do. Like I feel that I'm just thinking about that more and more. And then let's not get it twisted. There's some guys whose dicks are so big that like girls don't want to have sex with them either.
I asked some people,
fucking terrible for those guys as well.
Ask some people that have gotten cock rates from me. I've been like, you have a great dick, great looking cock, but like it's just too big, and I don't think I'd have much fun with that. Yeah. Like it's just there is a such thing in my opinion as too big.
Yeah,
I'm not a size queen. Definitely not a size queen.
And there are a lot of size queens out there, so those guys obviously fit in well with those girls. But I think on average, there for many women, there's a cap size to the dick that they're willing to fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Yeah, like if a dude's out there slinging a 10.5-inch dick that's like a fucking Budweiser can. You know, like
I know, it's so funny.
A Budweiser tall boy.
Oh, God. I just picture that trying to go, too. And it's so funny, like, hearing people's opinions, especially when it comes to your cock on my videos. There's always, like, those people that are, it's so small, and then there's people, it's too big.
Yeah.
It's like if you listen to everyone out there in the world, you will drown yourself. You have to learn to tune that stuff out because everyone has an opinion.
Yeah, you know, just reading through your comments has really helped me a lot. You know, because like it helps you really realize that everybody has an opinion, and none of them really matter because, well, I'm the one fucking you, and you know the person writing the comment is not. So let's get that straight. But secondly, you know, if you think I have a big dick, cool. If you think I have a small dick, cool. But guess what? The size of my dick is the size of my dick, and it just is what it is, and it's not going to change anything.
That's like my
biggest. You might as well just be comfortable with it because rock it, dude. Like
my biggest thing for anyone that's wanting to get out there, to date, to post stuff, to do anything, my biggest piece of advice is learning to let go of people's opinions. Don't even. You know, Gary Vee is such a big role model, I guess, for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one of his big things is like, I don't listen to the haters, but I also don't really listen to all the yays either. I don't like, it doesn't faze me. And I feel like I've kind of doing this for over 2 years now has kind of taught me like, you know, when people freak out and they're like, oh my gosh, you're a celebrity. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. Like, and it's not like I'm pushing it off. It's just like, to me, I'm just being me, you know, like I'm just doing me and putting love out there and trying to share that with people. So
yeah, it's like I show my tits on the internet, dude.
Yeah. I am a celebrity.
Come on, let's get real here. I'm not like a statesman or some shit. No, I'm teasing. You do a lot for the people, and everybody appreciates what you do, including me. And I feel the same way too. You know, like because people always send me very nice comments and DMs and stuff, and I am very. It's not to say I'm not very, very thankful, you know, for whatever, but all the kind words everybody says. But then at the same time, it's like, okay, I have to take these somewhat with a grain of salt because at the end of the day, this is also just somebody's opinion. And you know, just like the next DM I might open up might tell me that I'm a horrible person for X, Y, and Z. You know, it's like, okay, this is just somebody's opinion. Delete and move on.
Yeah.
Except when I get DMs that tell me, hey, Mr. P, you're the luckiest man on earth. And I'm like, oh, yes, you're exactly right. And I do believe that because you're just a fantastic person to be with and always have great energy. And I love being around you. And as a matter of fact, I'm not the only thing that's around you right now. I can't believe we've gone almost this entire show and you have this little display of
cocks.
Up right behind you that I walked in here to do the podcast and I saw you had these cocks sitting there, these 3 cocks like the 3 wise men.
This is, oh my God, with the light behind them and everything.
Looks like fucking little baby Jesus is about to pop from in between somewhere.
Oh, and baby Jesus was born. No, this is kind of the room where I do, we do our podcast in here, but I also do most of my customs in here. This couch is very beautiful and comfortable.
Right.
And so, yeah, my dildos are in here. And so I just saw them lying on the couch next to me and decided I need to put them on display because they are beautiful. So starting off, you have a black cock. And it's big and it has a curve to it. This is like my curviest cock right here.
Right.
Do you see that?
I can see it. Yeah. I mean, it goes up like 3
Fucking
inches,
arrow.
3 inches, and then 45 degrees, 2 o'clock. That's exactly what it does.
Literally.
2 o'clock, and it goes out for another like 4 inches. That thing's fucking big.
It's
and the
huge.
balls on that. Man, they put enough veins in it.
Dude, right?
Jesus
oh my
Christ.
gosh. Okay, I got this specifically. Someone wanted a custom, and so I got this. And I did the custom, and I haven't really used this since. I haven't used, my clear suction dildo as my favorite. So that's
Sorry, I'm just looking at that, thinking like, could you imagine being a dildo manufacturer?
Have you seen the video where they're painting the tips like pink and
yeah,
stuff?
Yeah, you showed me. But being like the engineer that like comes up with that design and walks into your boss's office and like, oh, sir,
This is
I
it.
got it. I got the perfect dick.
This is our 7-inch black mambo
Yeah,
right here.
I have the perfect dick design. So
Look
yeah.
at like the folds of the skin up here and everything. This is a very
and that's
detailed.
a suction. Are all those suction up there? So what's the
No.
what's the next one you have?
Okay, so the next one.
So I know people have seen the next one.
The next one is and they're a little dusty. I need to clean them.
How do your dildos get dusty?
I know, because I only use my clear dildo. It's my favorite one because it's huge. Look at it.
Right.
It's all beat up and used, all leaning over and shit. This is my strap-on dildo, actually.
I love that.
I have this. I actually have the case right over here, the strap-on. This is very comfortable to wear. Very, very comfortable. And this is like a satiny red material.
Right.
And this dildo just pops right into the back and slides through the ring in the front and holds the space, holds it in.
Right.
I've used it for customs before. I've never used it on anyone yet.
Oh boy. See that one it's solid black, like the color black. And then it has the rainbow on it
Yes.
at the base. It looks
Yeah.
really cool. It's a really, really and
It's
that
a nice
one
shape.
and that
I
one
think
has
this
a curve to it.
Yeah.
And see, like it has like that tip there that's like aren't like prostate massagers, but that dildo right there is from Wet by Her or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the company name.
This looks like it would feel great.
Yeah, but so you need somebody to use
Maybe
that.
Kate
on
can
Penny
use it
Nectar.
on me next time.
Yes, that would be hot. You've had some people who have wanted you to use that on them.
Yes.
Plenty of guys, as a matter of fact.
Yep. Lots of
We've
asses.
discussed that before.
I think I'm to the point where like I think I could start fucking dudes now. Like I think
Man, that's a podcast exclusive right there.
yeah, I think that you heard it first.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd be really good at dominating.
You have some frustration or something?
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, it's like you're ready to get some things out.
Yeah, no, I think it would feel good. Yeah. Real good. I'd be in
Probably
trouble. Y'all would all be in trouble if I had a dick.
Man, like you see some of those chicks that like dominate dudes, and some of them really get into it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Have you seen those chicks that kick guys in the balls?
Okay, I was about to say I watched porn once where like, and it was kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie, but it was where the girl was like, I can't remember exactly, but like, I think he was laying down on a table and just his balls and dick were hanging down, and she was like abusing him,
Yeah.
like so bad, abusing him, and was like not letting him come, and he like wanted to come so bad, and she was just like grabbing his balls, pulling them, hitting them.
Was he on like one of those milking tables?
Oh,
type thing?
yes,
This, like
yes,
the
yes,
massage table with
Yes.
the hole in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I really want to get one of those actually. I have seen those for quite a while, and
that'd
I
be
was like, you know
fun.
what? Like, they never interest me, but here recently, I'm like, man, that'd be pretty cool.
I think it'd be
To
fun.
just, something else I've never done that people may. I've never done a glory hole either. Like, it's
You've
just
never done a glory
no,
hole?
I never have. It's just like stick
Whoa.
your dick through like a wall, and like
You're like, what the fuck's
you're like,
on the other end?
bam, on the other side. This, this something magical happens, and yeah, you get your dick
We
sucked.
should get it like a massage. A massage milking table thing.
Yeah. So that's what that guy was on when he had his dick through
Mhm.
that, and this chick was freaking abusing it.
Yeah.
Man, that's pretty hardcore. I don't know.
I think I could kick some dudes in the balls.
Yeah, one of my friends, he claimed that he knew a guy who could like take a hammer to his balls, and that he would, yeah.
Oh, I can't do all that. Oh,
Yeah, he explained
my
the whole
God.
story about it. Yeah.
What?
And like you think that like there's no way, but then you see guys who stand there with their legs spread and literally want to get kicked in the balls as hard as they can. Like, I don't know, chicks probably don't understand how bad that hurts, man. That hurts so bad. I can't imagine wanting to get kicked in the balls.
Do you remember that porn we watched once? This is random, but I was just thinking about abuse, and that porn we watched where the I don't remember, it was somewhere like Germany or something, of course.
Oh, them Germans, they get
But they
into
were,
some shit.
yeah, they were like shoving their boot in her fucking pussy or something. Do you remember that? She was like laying on the ground, and he was like the tip of his. It was like a black
Yeah.
latex boot or something.
Yeah, I vaguely remember
All
that.
parties were enjoying it, but it was
Yeah.
pretty intense. We were like, what? We clicked on it simply to be like, what the fuck's going on here? Very interesting.
I stayed one night at a hotel in Germany, and go into the hotel, turn on the TV, and it's like, you know how like here in the States, if you're listening in the United States at least, and you go to a hotel, like if you turn on the TV, it'll be like the welcoming, channel for whatever hotel it is. The very first channel that everyone was tuned into was just like a porn channel.
Nice.
We were all like, wait, what? Like,
Nice. You're like, yes.
yeah. Yeah. And then we ended up going to brothel after that. But I did not fuck a prostitute. I did not.
That's good for
Yeah.
you.
I went
that
there.
night.
That night in Germany, I did not. No. I was actually, believe it or not, I was in a relationship at the time, and I did good. Yeah. Yeah. So I accompanied one of my friends and just sat there at the bar, and yeah, that's
That
about
doesn't
it.
sound like Mr. P at all.
No, but we just had one night there, and that was a different type trip that we were on. Another deployment I went on, we stopped at a few more ports and had a little bit more fun. And I'm sure one day I could get into that.
Mm-hmm. Might be a good podcast episode.
I could probably have Mr. P's podcast about just those things.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty wild shit. But
Yeah.
But I did not see any small dicks over there.
No small dicks over there. How unfortunate, all you SPHs.
Yeah, so.
Well, if you have a topic that you would like discussed on the podcast, I would love to hear it. So please write me in wherever you're at, Reddit, Discord, OnlyFans, Twitter, Instagram, Snap, whatever it is, write me in. I'm super excited to hear some more topics that you guys want to hear. And of course, we're still in the dirty 30s, so we have lots of fun stuff planned still for the rest of the episodes. So stay tuned for those. We may get into some anal things.
Ooh.
Everyone loves a little anal.
Everyone loves anal, or everyone has an opinion about it at least, right?
Exactly. Awesome things going on in the world of Panty Nectar. Website is still being revamped as we speak. It is a work in progress, but please check it out. Let me know what you guys think. There are some new things up there. Twitter's up there, Instagram, so you can see it all on the website. All that's up there. T-shirts, if you would like to rock your Panty Nectar hoodie as well, you can do that on the website, pantynectar.com.
Yes, and the podcast videos are there. So if you're listening to this podcast, you've recorded some, and you've started recording the last few at least. And so you're going to be seeing a lot of podcast videos up at pannynectar.com. So go and check those out as well. So you can listen to the podcast, watch the podcast, and also, the podcast is available everywhere.
Anywhere.
And it's amazing. More and more people are listening to it. We looked at the statistics for the last 30 days this morning before doing the podcast, and it's just like, oh my God, like we were blown away. So
yeah, thank you so much
for listening. That's incredible. We know that people listen to this in the car, at home, at work, in the bedroom, in the bathroom, in the fucking shower, where all across the world.
The gym.
Yeah, so thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it, and we could not be here without you. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and thanks for listening.
We'll see ya.